Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today starting the Halloween DLC for Dead by Daylight, and we're going for the Item of Obsession achievement. This one's going to be done from the Survivor side. You can get this done with anyone, however, if you do plan on using the DLC's Survivor in the form of Laurie Strode, she is going to have a perk that should guarantee you being the Obsession when the game starts, so make sure you use it. It's going to be Object of Obsession. If you don't, you can use anyone you want, so no purchase necessary for this one, but you are going to have to wait until you get a game where you are the Obsession. The Obsession is going to be the character whose character portrait is going to be surrounded by the little spider legs. So if you happen to be that character, you should be able to go for this achievement. So this achievement is going to ask you to escape a game where you are the Obsession without getting hit and also being the last person to escape. So what you want to do basically is you want to make sure you try to take the stealthy approach when you get into the game. My best advice is if you are going to play the objective, make sure you try to stay on the outside of the map and make sure you try to repair the furthest generators away from the middle. You also want to make sure you pay attention to what's going on in the background. If you do happen to hear that terror radius, what you want to do is you want to make sure you try to get away as soon as possible. Make sure you don't run any risk involving you and the killer. It's always worth abandoning a generator if it means keeping yourself safe, as you are going to have to do this without getting hit. Hopefully you are lucky enough to have some pretty good teammates to fall back on. Make sure you let them do most of the heavy lifting involving trying to lure the killer away from you, and just slowly start picking off the generators one at a time. Highly recommend leaving the last generator you work on very close to the exit gate. That way, as soon as you complete that generator, you can head straight for the exit gate and start working on opening it right away. Hopefully, the killer goes to the opposite exit gate that you are working on, and that way you can have as much time as you can take to open up the one that you are closest to. Once you do manage to get the gates open, though, make sure you don't get too excited and leave the game right away. The second part of the achievement also calls for you to be the last person to exit the game. So make sure you hang around a bit, and you have to make sure you let your teammates leave before you do, or have the killer kill them off. So hopefully the killer doesn't come this way. If they do, make sure you try to be a little stealthy. Make sure you hide in a corner or something. You are also going to have to be pretty hopeful that your teammates aren't stupid, as most Dead by Daylight players just like to hang around the exit gate until the whole timer elapses in order to try to taunt the killer for some reason. So just make sure you just wait around the best you can, be very patient with this one, and just make sure you pay attention to the HUD. Once all of the character portraits disappear, leaving yours as the only one left, make sure you make your escape. Hopefully the killer doesn't come here and damages you in the meantime, and if you happen to pull all of this off, you should be good for the escape. And then once you hit the results screen, you should be good for your achievement. So there it is. This one is going to be for 10 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.